Tuesday. I am in Thermopolis, Wyoming right now, which is like just off the center of Wyoming, like slightly north and slightly, I think, east. Anyway, we're gonna do a quick get together here as I am on the road. So if you are watching this, go ahead and remove anything that will keep you from just simply being free and find yourself, perhaps let's just stand for this one. Although I want to sit, I kind of want to switch it up. So go ahead and simply stand in front of your screen and close your eyes. Perhaps unite your middle, index, and thumb fingers, sticking your pinkies out to create a sense of coming inward and coming in together with oneself. Wherever you are, go ahead and exhale. Inhale in, normal, no pressure, no changing of your breath or how you are feeling and how you think you should feel. Simply feel and observe what's happening within you. It's Tuesday, it's not the middle of the week, it's not the beginning of the week. If you have closed your eyes, perhaps blink softly, open them. Continue to breathe right where you are, beginning to elongate the exhalations. If you need a count to guide you, perhaps count out to 7 or 6 and count in to about 4, 5. Observing your surroundings, taking in how things feel. If there is wind, allow it to graze past your skin. If there is stillness, finding comfort in that silence. Taking in the colors. Taking in shapes. Do you see straight lines? Are there circles, half circles around you? And are there triangles that can be formed or are already formed? Connecting dots. Do you see rectangles in any place that is already formed, or that perhaps you can form this frame to that frame to this corner? Breathing in, breathing out. With that being said, go ahead and find a slight bend at your knees. Looking down at your feet, see that they are about hip width distance apart. And at that slight of your knees, go ahead and bring your palms by your sides, facing forward. Engage the belly button back towards your spine. Lift the torso off of your hips. Chin slightly parallel to the earth. Go ahead and form a T with your arms, palms facing down. And then go ahead and give yourself a giant hug, one arm on top of the other. Tuck your chin toward your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Go ahead and rise your elbows high toward the sky. And exhale, chin toward chest. Curl it all in. Inhale through center. Open your arms out to a T. And all the way circle them around and up. Palms meet one another. Bring them in toward your heart center for Pranamasana. Keeping that bend at the knees. Inhale your arms out to a T. Hug yourself with the opposite arm above. Tuck your chin toward your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. And then go ahead and rise the elbows as high as you can. Slightly looking up, breathe in and breathe out. Go ahead and curl it all back in, chin toward chest. Inhale, rise it through center. Open the arms out all the way around and up. Palms are facing side by side. Gaze at that space in between your hands, and then open your arms out into a goddess or a cactus pose. Interlace the hands behind you. Wiggle your shoulders back, and then allow your palms to meet one another. Draw them toward the earth. You're going to find a back bend here. Allow your hips to go forward, keeping your belly button engaged. Lift the belly up with the torso. And go ahead and let go of the interlace of the fingers. Shake out the arms. On another inhale, grab your hands at your hips. Come forward and down, stretching the backs of the hamstrings and the legs. Allow your heart to lead the way, allowing your head to come as close to the earth as possible without manipulation or force. Gently roll yourself up, vertebra by vertebra, stacking the spine. Grabbing your hands by your sides, close your eyes one more time. Gentle movements. See how you're feeling in this moment as you breathe in and you breathe out. Ever so gently placing your hands onto your hips one more time, opening up your legs a little bit wider than hip width distance, and then go ahead and bring everything up, bring it all together into unison, and then allow your hands to support your low back as you press your hips forward. From that space of your hips being pressed forward, lift and elongate your torso, and then half moon circle your hips over to the left. Half moon circle them over to the right. Go ahead and go over to the left one more time. Breathe out, breathe in. Keeping the torso elongated here. Go ahead and switch over to the right side one more time. And then this time, go ahead and finish the circle through the back of your body and around and forward. Once you come to the front, take it the other way. Gentle movements. Breathe out, breathe in. One more time, finding a hip width distance with the legs. Go ahead and find a light bend at the knees. Circle your arms around and up. Interlace the fingers, flip them upward. And right where you are, engage your belly button, and then go ahead and lean over to the right. Open the armpit and gaze over that bicep on the left-hand side. Come through center and then engage the belly button. One more time as you breathe out. Breathe in. And on your exhale, go ahead and pull over to the left. Circle your armpit open. Gaze over the bicep, keeping your arms straight as much as possible. And then gently come through center. Bring your arms out in front of you. Pull through the back. And then bring it all the way down. Arms by your sides. Shake them out. Beautiful. Right where you are, find your feet to be nice and rounded. Shifting the weight over to your left foot. Engaging the belly button back toward the spine. Lift the torso, chin slightly parallel to the earth. Find something, a drishti point that's not moving as you bring your right knee up. Grab your ankle with your hand. Then rotate the right shoulder back, same side. See if you can bring your knees toward one another, lifting the torso. Then go ahead and kick your foot into your gluteus right maximus, stretching the front thigh. If you need a wall for this, go ahead and walk over to a wall, or a chair can help as well, maybe a bench. And then go ahead and release it down. Shift the weight over to your right foot. Make sure it's grounded, planted nicely. Planting your hand onto your belly button, engage the core. Lift the torso, chin slightly tucked and parallel to the earth. Allow the weight of your body to shift to that right foot as you lift the left ankle up. Grab your ankle with your hand. Circle your shoulder back. Keeping the torso lifted as you exhale, then you inhale, and then simply kick that foot into your gluteus left maximus. Stretching the front of the thigh, keeping your knees toward one another as much as possible, and then gently release. Go ahead and open your legs out nice and wide. Toes facing forward. Grab your hands onto your hips. Come forward and down as you lead with your heart. Right where you are, plant your hands onto your shins or on the earth. And then go ahead and walk without shifting your hips. Walk yourself over to the left side. Keeping your torso straight, not rounding the spine. And then through center, walk over to the right side. Breathe out, breathe in. If your hips begin to shift one way or another, bring it back to center. Engage the inner thighs here. And then come back through center, plant your hands onto your hips, come up to standing. Go ahead and find your feet at about hip width distance. And then again, bend at your knees. Grab your hands, loosen them up, and then we're just gonna twist side to side, lubricating the spine here. Gentle movements. You can begin to find a wave with the knees, picking up the pace, allowing your hands to simply flop side to side. out. Breathe in. Picking up the pace a little bit more, and a little bit faster at your own pace. Breathe out, breathe in. And then begin to slow it down. As you begin to come to a neutral standing position, you can keep your knees slightly bent, or you can kind of straighten them out, but don't lock your knees quite yet or ever. Simply exhale, let go. Anything that you're holding on your shoulders, your hips, your low back, perhaps around your knees or feet, always clenched at the toes. Simply relax. Breathe out, breathe in. Close your eyes, gaze at that space in between your eyebrows for just a moment. Taking a break from the day. You're about to journey on to the next thing. I invite you to think about the thing, priority-wise, that needs to get done next before the day is over. Floating your hands to your heart center, bowing your chin toward your chest in gratitude. I want to thank you so much for letting me guide you through this practice of slight movements, yoga poses, and breathing. May my thoughts and my words be in alignment with my heart. Namaste. You may blink softly, open your eyes. Good job. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me. Gentle movement sometimes can really take you a long way. And when you just take a break from the busyness, it really can push you to, go even further. Especially when you're starting to feel like you're falling apart. Just take a breather, go for a walk. Maybe do push-ups, maybe do a little stretching. You can review this video at any time. It'll be up on my wall. And I can't wait to see you guys again. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Go get some tacos. Bye.